Welcome everybody to the Range Rover Sport SVR. The SVR is from Land Rover's Special Vehicle Operations. It features a 5 litre supercharged V8, 575 horsepower. That's enough to propel this very big, very heavy car from 0 to 60 miles an hour in just 4.3 seconds, and it will go on to a top speed of 176 miles an hour. But the numbers only tell half the story. This car is all about the noise, it's all about the drama. The whole experience is dominated by the outrageous engine. It feels and sounds like it could restart a dying planet. Oh, it's an absolute force of nature. But let's take a breather. Let's slow things down a little bit and let's find somewhere to pull over, because I need to show you all the differences that make this SVR. So, what makes the SVR an SVR? What differs it to the standard Range Rover Sport? Well, firstly, check out the colour on this car. Madagascar orange, one of the SVO palette. And if you'd like to see any more of those colours or any details on this car, please use the link in the top of the screen. But anyway, back to the car. We've got a much more aggressive front bumper here, really big grills down here, big openings to make sure that that 5 litre V8 can breathe. And we've also got carbon fibre galore on this car. So we've got the carbon bonnet with the vents here, so cool, so aggressive, really adds to the look of the car. And then there's more carbon around this grille here, and then more carbon down here. There's just carbon fibre everywhere on this car. As we move along the side, there isn't a whole load different, to be honest, on the SVR compared with the Range Rover Sport. However, there are a few telltale differences. We've got 22-inch alloy wheels here, finished in this black, which contrasts really well with the paint. Red brake calipers, really cool. More carbon along the side here, carbon fibre wing mirrors. I think it's a Range Rover, isn't it? So it's a cracking looking thing. Around the rear, it doesn't, again, look too dissimilar to a standard Range Rover Sport. But again, just like the side, there are a few telltale differences. So firstly, because we've got carbon fibre exterior pack on this, you've got carbon fibre along this strip here, just underneath the Range Rover badge. We've then got SVR model designation here, and then the main thing down here, the quad exhaust, which, well, you've already heard them, and let's just hear them again, shall we? But all in all, it's a cracking looking car from pretty much every single angle. It's modern, but yet classic. Aggressive, yet classy. Pretty great looking thing. But what about the interior? Inside the SVR, it is still very recognisable as a Range Rover Sport. The layout and the feel of everything is pretty similar to a Sport. And actually, if you'd like to see our video on a Range Rover Sport Hybrid, do please use the link in the top of the screen. But what differs this then? What's different for the SVR? Well, firstly, you've got SVR up on the dashboard over here, but the big thing, the seats. Oh, the seats are just superb, really comfortable and really great to look at as well. The quality on those feels incredible. Now we've also got digital display directly in front of me. This one's got heads-up display as well, which is really useful. Down in the center, we've got our Touch Pro Duo screens, so you've got your satellite navigation available on the top one, and then the bottom one controls all of your air conditioning, your heated seats, and actually this car's also got cooled seats. So in the height of the summer, when you've got, well, a little bit of a sweaty back, as we all get when we're driving, put your cooled seats on, jobs are good. Another thing that I absolutely love, and I'll keep banging on about it in every single car that's got it, panoramic sunroof. In this one, it is sliding, so you can just open it up and let all the fresh air in. We've also got really lovely Alcantara headlining in this exact car. Really great specification on this car. And actually, if you want any more information on this, do please use the link in the top of the screen or in the description of this video, because this is currently for sale with us at Rybrook Land Rover. But anyway, enough of that. It's quite nice. I'd quite like to sit here for a while, but however, this car is all about the drive. It's about that engine. So let's hit the road and let me tell you what this car's like to drive. Now we're back in the driver's seat of the SVR. What are my actual driving impressions of it? Well, firstly, it's incredibly impressive how comfortable this car is. I kind of came into this experience thinking that this was going to be quite bouncy, quite hard, especially on some of the undulating and potholy roads out here in Wales, but it's just not. It's incredibly pliant, it's comfortable, you can very easily put everything back into comfort, gearbox into automatic, and just cruise to the south of France. But the big thing is, and I always say it in my videos, but this car, believe me, it's true, the difference in personality in this car is night and day. So right now we're in the quite placid, calm, tame mode, seat on. I've got, speaking of the seats, these are amazing, absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous seats in this car. So I've got my heated seat on, I've got my heated steering wheel on, I've got everything going, I've got a Meridian sound system which sounds incredible, so I can just be driving along with my tunes and having a lovely time. But then you drop this car into manual, drop everything into dynamic, and well, look at the change here, okay? Watch this. Okay, it just totally wakes up. The difference is absolutely night and day. And one thing that is incredibly impressive is how dynamic this car truly is. This is a very tall car. Of course you get a little bit of body roll, that's just physics. But how impressive this car is how well it goes around corners, because you actually can throw this very tall, very heavy car at a bend and it will absolutely fly around with incredible composure. And at the same time, you've got a snarling animal, but yet you've got all of your off-road aids, you've got your terrain response, you've got absolutely everything in this car that makes it a Land Rover. What an incredible machine. This is a huge jack of all trades. It does everything and I love it. There's something to be said about a 5 litre supercharged V8. God, we're going to miss them when they're gone. So there we go, the Range Rover Sport SVR. A pretty phenomenal car in more or less every single way. I can't really find anything wrong with it. This car is actually currently for sale with Rybrook Land Rover. We've also got a whole load of different SVRs available in different colours. So if you'd like any more information on any of those, please use the link in the top of the screen or the description below. Thank you ever so much for watching. Do please like this video and subscribe to Rybrook TV for plenty more content to come.